Hello and welcome to my new video. This time it's about snow leopards. These animals normally are hunting in the mountains, but this time, this paper I will present today, it's about the question whether these animals are also prepared to enter the plains and to move across the plains. As always, I will give you the citation to the paper I'm speaking about in the comment section to this video. This map shows the distribution of snow leopards in southern Asia and Central Asia, and you see that the distribution is more or less in accordance with mountain ranges like the Himalaya or the Altai mountain. So these animals prefer to stay in the mountains, not in the flatlands. But the researchers of the paper I will introduce today, they were asking precisely this question. So whether snow leopards are also able to be active in the plains, whether they are able to cross the plains to reach other mountains from the mountains where they are. Where did the scientists study this question? I've marked the area with a small rectangle. It was near the Mongolian-Chinese border in the Altai mountain, and there the authors studied their question. Are snow leopards able to cross larger distances across plains and to spread from one mountain area to another one? That's the question the scientists asked. And so, why did they ask this question? The point is that snow leopards are somewhat reluctant to enter plains because within the plains they are no longer the apex predators. So, in the mountains, snow leopards indeed are the apex predators. That means no other animal is able to eat snow leopards, but they are able to eat all animals that are around. But in the plains, there is another apex predators, that's wolves. Wolves can easily hunt and predate snow leopards in the plains, and therefore they don't like to enter the plains. For answering their questions, the researchers used radio tracking. This means they applied radio senders to 38 animals in total. Some of them were adult animals and some of them were subadult animals. This means younger than 3 years, and followed the movement of these animals. The collars for which contained the senders had a release mechanism, so after a certain time they were released from the animals, so they did not disturb the animals for longer periods. Unexpectedly, these animals indeed traveled wide distances over flat areas. In particular, the young animals, they were particularly keen to find other places. So the only criterion to start a trip was the ability to view mountains in the far distance. And then these animals moved up to 80 kilometers one way to these mountains. And the only factor which they could not cross was the Chinese-Mongolian border, since there was human-built fence on this border, which they could not cross. Otherwise, the animals were pretty mobile in their environment. This is all I wanted to tell you about snow leopards. You could see that these animals indeed are able to cross plains to move from one mountain area to another mountain area, but only if we humans allow them to do this. So if we are not erecting barriers to these animals. In the next video, I will talk about blue whales and about the distribution in the Antarctic. Until then,